Hello again. The scenes in Manchester last Wednesday are quite literally unlike anything I've ever seen before in this country. There was a vigil by Orthodox Muslims near the Islamic Centre in memory of the late Ayatollah Khamenei, who was, of course, killed during an American and Israeli airstrike early in the conflict in Iran. Nearby, a peaceful protest was held by Iranians who are opposed to the current regime in Iran and who were not at all sorry that the Ayatollah had been killed. All this was in the centre of Manchester. Those who were not sorry that the supreme leader had been killed were attacked by two men in paramilitary uniform riding horses. They were Muslims, and they looked for all the world like members of some irregular militia. They galloped after protesters and nearly rode them down. The police did nothing at all. These men may be seen in the thumbnail to this video. I give links to clips of films showing this incident in the description to this video, along with a link to an article in the Manchester newspaper about the affair. There are several different points here. First, of course, it is perfectly legal to ride horses in the middle of cities. It is not something any normal person would do, and I doubt if any viewers have ever seen civilian riders in city streets, private individuals simply out for a hack through the middle of Manchester. Secondly, the two men were dressed identically as though both were wearing the same uniform. This is a breach of the 1936 Public Order Act. Thirdly, they were using their horses aggressively and clearly trying to break up a group of people holding a peaceful protest because they disagreed either with their politics or religion. There were many police present who saw what was happening, but they took no action at all, letting the riders just trot off from the scene. I have never, in the whole course of my life, seen or heard of anything like this in this country. Has any viewer ever seen anybody other than police officers riding horses in this way near a demonstration in an English city? I wonder what the reaction might have been if white English supporters of some political group began wearing uniforms and galloping their horses after rival protesters. Do you suppose the police would allow it for a moment? I think we all know very well they would not. This kind of skirmish really is starting to look like the opening moves of a more violent kind of protest, one which the police seem content to ignore. What will happen next is, of course, that rival groups will start deploying their own riders in this way, unless a stop is put to this kind of thing at once. I am beginning to wonder if those warnings of a civil war brewing here are really all that far wide of the mark.